Hi, I'm Sean and this is my Ford Transit. I converted it from a builder's van into a camper van for just £700. Join me and my adventures and vlogs with Project Camper and enjoy the video. Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be the last time I probably will do a van tour, because I think Project Camper, the transit van, the budget build, is finished. And I'm going to use it when we are allowed to its maximum. So anyway, let's have a look around for the final time. We'll start at the front first. So here we go, in the cab. Now I've put a single seat in. Turn it around. This seat is out of a Ford Focus 2005. Now on the bottom where it connects up, down here, here, yeah, there, they have these little feet that come down at the side. It's not a very good light down there. Yeah, so they have the feet that go down at an angle. So all I did is got a grinder and just cut them off. And then there's two holes, and they just bolt straight to the original transit runner. Job done, perfect. So moving back round, obviously you've seen that I've got the new head unit in that pops up with the maps and everything, and I've got my phone holder there, and then it just Bluetooth straight across. Bad lighting again. USB power socket, which was connected to the the permanent power supply. So that's on the ignition switch now, and then I've put in here a new one, and that's the switch for it. So yeah, it's just a glove box full of stuff, and then a couple of bits and pieces in the tray there. So yeah, here we go. Right, behind me is where I keep all my bedding, all the the clean bedding and stuff like that. So what I did was I've trimmed it in this grey cloth, which is the same as this. This is what I got left over, and I trimmed it, and it's quite hard actually, because I wanted it in all one piece, so all the way down. So that's what I did, and it was quite tricky actually, getting the aerosol in there, making sure it's all folded and everything. It is quite hard and quite smelly, quite fumey, because those cans really do give off some fumes. Anyway, job done, and I'm really pleased with it. I've put some little fairy lights in there, and I also keep my selfie sticks and stuff like that just in the corner there. Also other selfie sticks as well, like in here. Now this is the second take of this video, because I use this one, and as you can see it's got a little jack in it. Now when you put that jack in, it disables the microphone, and I was in the middle of an absolutely lovely, fantastic place, peaceful and quiet, birds singing, right next to a golf course in the middle of a massive big field, no traffic, you can probably hear it in the background. And I got home and thought, yeah, it's going to be great, this one, and uploaded it to the laptop, and no sound. Great. Anyway, so back home, slightly despondent, second take. So here we go, here, there. Quite hard actually pointing backwards, isn't it? Right here is obviously the at the moment we've got the lights on. That's the switch for the lights, but it's also remote control. So I've got remote control there, which is like, I think it's like 12 or 13 quid from eBay. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant bit of kit. And then turn the wrong one. And then obviously got a voltmeter, solar panel, 13.2 at the moment. So good job, good enough. And then come round. I've got some fairy lights up here. I'll turn them on. They might not show up very well. There you go. I love them. And then I've got me security camera, which is Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi is there with the aerial on the roof. And then DJI Mavic Mini thing, don't rate it. My iPad, and a little store there, look, just goes in there. And then I put the iPad here to watch a bit of TV connected to the aerial, well, Wi-Fi, sorry. Torch on one of these little magic, on these little clips. And then coffee cup, it's got a little carabiner on it. It just clips on there, which is quite cool. And then my Chinese diesel heater control. And USB cable for the iPad and the control for the lights. So now we're in the kitchen. I got these shelves from B&M. They didn't have these bits of black wood on. I just went to Wicks and got some nice thin stuff, put them on it. Stop everything from falling off. There's some more pots and pans in there. Toilet roll, tea, coffee, sugar, and then the knives. They haven't fallen off. Haven't stabbed me in the back of the head, even though my head's there. But I have thought about one thing, that is possibly I might have to move them, because I think in the eyes of law, in a vehicle, you can't have a knife to hand. And I could possibly just turn around and have one of those knives in my hand. So I'm not quite sure. I mean, that's why I've got a curtain here. I normally have that down, but it's been so hot lately, I've just put them up. So if I was to get stopped by the police, they couldn't see them, but obviously they do now. Anyway, let's go outside. Oh, lovely day. My solar panel, it's a 255 watt, and that's, I think it's underrated, because I had a lot more out of it. It's nearly 300. So anyway, this is the back of the caravan. This is the back of the camper. Got a little switch here that does the little lights. You can just see it just there. That's quite good. So I'm going to turn the camera around as well. Just do that. Oh, you got to stop it, haven't you? Okay. Now you can hear the fan going on the super inefficient Halfords cool box, but we're still on float. This Victron Energy solar controller is an absolute peach. It is so good, it's unbelievable. Now I did have one of these. This will be staying in here, because obviously when I come to sell this van, I will be taking that with me, because it's an expensive bit of kit. But this does the job. But this is absolutely phenomenal. Now I have got in the lorry the ePiva 50 amp controller with the MT50 or MT5 display, but this is well worth the 300 quid. Really is. It's night and day. It just does everything perfect, and the app is absolutely amazing. It just does everything what you need it to do. Now obviously my 220 amp hour battery, and I haven't had a problem, I haven't had an issue. So yeah, there's my tools, and I mean that's full, that is, and just a little jump pack, a coat in just in case I have to lie on the floor. In there is one of those big twin barrel pumps, leveling block, and then obviously a bucket, which is obviously for my shower. Now I have forgot one thing. That's another thing that will be not coming with the van, and that is that, which is a Sterling battery to battery charger. Now if you can see down here, I have actually got that one there. that does the job pretty well. But what I have noticed with having such a massive solar panel on the roof is there's an open circuit. Because the solar charges the battery up so much, it creates an open circuit from the solar battery back to the front battery. Now if it's charging at a considerable amount, then whatever's not being used from the solar battery is going to go to the van battery, and because it's unregulated, it's just going to keep chucking in 14.4 volts in it. It won't do it very well. So that's the thing of having a massive big battery, or a massive solar system. Well, it's not massive, but it's big enough. You know, it's more than adequate for what this van needs. But yeah, so I've had to put that sterling one in. Now I have noticed on it that it has got really sensitive voltage sensing on it. So when it says it's got like little lights on it and stuff like that, and you set it up as per the instructions, but the lights, they don't really correspond with what's actually coming out, so you think there's a fault. Anyway, I rang up Sterling and spoke to somebody. To be fair, I didn't think he was very polite actually. In fact, I felt he was quite obnoxious. So I do hope that, I mean, the products are really good, but the bloke in the technical support, I actually thought he was a obnoxious person. So hopefully he will change his ways. And I know, because I do belong to a Facebook page, that I wasn't the only person that has dealt with him and felt the same. So I'm glad it wasn't only me. He's Irish. Nothing against the Irish. I have lots of, well, I have Irish descendants, so we have a good laugh. But yeah, I think he's probably just having a bad day because obviously lockdown. He wants to get out in his camper van and can't. So he didn't want me ringing him up and saying, you know, is there a fault with their products? So he said ignore the lights. You know, it's just an over-sensitive voltage sensing system. So I will leave it at that. Anyway, this is my van. This is the budget build, and I think I've done a good job. I mean, most of the stuff, like the ceiling, you know, that's just pallet wood, and these brick slips, they were like 20 quid off of eBay. Bit of glue, job done, and it looks cool. And all the trimming, everything, I've had that. As I say, I bought rolls of it. Bought, I think, about 100 meters of stuff, just because I thought I might need it in other projects, which I have done. So yeah, I absolutely love this, and I can't wait to actually use it. But it's like this lockdown thing, and it'd be great. What I don't understand is, like, last weekend, everyone's seen the TV, flocked to the beaches. There was no social distancing there, so why can't we open campsites? Campsites have naturally social distancing because of the pitch size. They have to have that for fire regulations. So I don't get that. So I really want the lockdown for campsites to be open, and because I want to go to Scotland, and I want to go to Scotland in this. This is why I bought it and built it, you know, for trips. And I've only ever been about 5 or 6 places in this. First one was nowhere near finished. I went all the way to Stratford upon Avon to Greg Virgo's Bon Voyage meeting, and had such a lot, you know, a fantastic time meeting everybody, and everyone was super friendly, and it just got me instantly hooked. You know, I've always had camper vans and always had caravans, and I just love it. Just going somewhere, waking up in a new place, looking at the scenery. It's truly amazing. It really is. And then beginning of the year, I drove this van all the way up to Peak District. Near the Terribles, little gathering. What was it called? Van Hognay. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, Liam. And I had a wicked time. Absolutely love it. I mean, everyone. There's Will from Little Man in his van, and Paul with his Transit. Now he's got a cool overlander vehicle, and just loads of people, and it was magical. Where else have I been? I've been up to Mill Lane in Arundel, a couple of other park ups on the South Downs. You know, using the Park for Night app, and yeah, it's just great, isn't it? And we really need to get this lockdown situation over and done with and be normal again. Be normal. Anyway, I hope you like this little Transit van. It's just a short wheelbase Transit, semi-high top that I built, and most of it has cost about 700 quid for the basic stuff. Obviously I've added a £300 battery, a 160 or 70 pound battery to battery charger, and a 300 quid solar controller. But that's not meant for this van. I've only put it in there because I sold another vehicle and I wanted to reinvest the money, so when I get a Sprinter again, another Sprinter, or a Man, is it a Man? I can't remember what the name is, but yeah, I'm rattling on now, ain't I? Anyway, I don't want to bore you, but this is my £700 Transit camper van. I hope you like it, because when I finish with it, I'm going to sell it. Pretty much everything in here goes, apart from the big expensive parts. So happy days. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, before you go, 350 subscribers. Thank you so much. I can't believe that, actually. I know to other people, big channels, you know, they've got thousands and thousands of subscribers, but this was just about me building a budget camper. I need to keep looking at the camera, not over there. Yeah, this was just a budget build, and I think it's done pretty well. And I want to thank everybody. You know, all the comments. Thank you. All the comments. You know, and all the love that you've given me. You know, I really am humbled. So I want to thank you. And yeah, it's just like we need to keep this van life thing, you know, sociable, kind, and considerate. So yeah, I appreciate everybody. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully my next one will be out, and we'll all be camping somewhere. So I can't wait. So anyway, bye for now. Cheers.